as expected, Apple has announced on September 14th the new iPhones, the iPhone 13 and the iPhone 13 Pro, and the iPhone 13 Pro Max and the iPhone 13 Mini. And that lineup continues a trend that Apple has been taking in upgrading the cameras by so much that the main distinctive feature between iPhone 10 and the iPhone 13 would be the camera, because the screen, yeah, it got a little bit faster, it became a little bit, the notch became a little bit smaller, maybe it's a little bit faster, but the biggest advantage of having a new phone is the camera nowadays. So it got me thinking of the question, why doesn't Apple make a full-blown camera? Why don't they sell a camera when they are very highly regarded, if not the best by people, camera around in smartphones, and maybe camera full stop in terms of consumer grade? When you're thinking about going on a vacation and taking pictures or saving memories, no one really carries cameras around, and we'll get back to that. And when I was doing a little bit of research, the minimal research that I usually do, I figured that Apple did actually make a camera before. And the name of the camera was Apple QuickTake, a term that they now use in the camera app when you are taking photos and you want to take a quick video, or taking a video and wanting to take quick photos. And they released 3 of them: the Apple QuickTake 100, Apple QuickTake 150, and Apple QuickTake 200. And this is how they looked. And wow, I didn't know that. These cameras were released in 1994, and they have been called by Time magazine as the first consumer digital camera, and it ranked among the 100 greatest and most influential gadgets from 1923 to present. And here is the first reason they don't make a full-blown camera. Apple likes to disrupt the market with something innovational that replaces old technology. And they're kind of already doing that with the iPhone. The iPhone camera is getting so good that it just devours every need for a specific camera, a dedicated camera, unless you're using it professionally. And they already have done that. This is considered the first consumer digital camera, at least by Time magazine, which means they already broke that barrier. And when you're looking at somewhere else, for example, TVs, why don't they make the TVs? If they're very, very good at making displays, why don't they just make an OLED TV? Well, because their devices basically say that they replace these day-to-day devices. You want to watch movies, you can watch them on your iPad, on your iPhone, on your MacBook, on your, and if you want to really, really stream stuff to your TV, we'll sell you the Apple TV. And everything that is clunky and viewed by Apple as kind of outdated, they won't dive into. And the moment they see that they can introduce something that will just take over, they do. And that's the case with a different product altogether, but cars. They have no prior history with cars whatsoever, and all rumors suggest that they will actually release a car. The second reason is they can't make you buy recurrent payments with cameras. So when you buy an iPhone, you basically buy the Apple ecosystem, buy into it. You have the App Store, Apple Music, Apple TV, Apple Fitness, Apple One, iCloud, and so many Apple-related services that you will be stuck into. And then you would need a MacBook, or you would think of an iPad, or you would think of accessories. You'll keep buying software or hardware-related things regarding your iPhone. Maybe you buy apps that help you edit, and it just mixes you into that whole ecosystem. But when it comes to cameras, people who tried making cameras that are smart, it gets into this weird zone. It's basically a fat phone for no reason. I don't take camera shots that often. Or it becomes a very strange device when it's big, and now you're making a very professional looking camera that already companies already do that. So there is no business minded, profit making approach when it comes to cameras, because how many people will actually buy? I'm sure there is a lot of them, but compared to the iPhone, nothing. And probably it will eat from being excited about when they say, oh, we have the best cameras on any smartphone, on anything, because cameras now, especially with these cinema related features, are so big. And the reason I made this video is just the biggest feature of the iPhones nowadays are the cameras. And you just add to that line, why don't they just make a camera? I mean, it's the same with why don't they just make a TV? And it's not something I don't think they will be having in mind, at least for the recent future. Maybe there is some kind of technology that they patent and now they're like, yeah, we'll create the best cameras in the world, but not for the iPhone as a standalone. But I don't think that's coming anytime soon. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next week. Goodbye.